The Judgment Day and the Bloodline joining forces. That's thanks to Mommy Rhea Ripley, but we'll get there. Just let's see what are the top 5 things from Friday Night SmackDown, and let's start with number 5. And Austin Theory lost to Dragon Lee, even with the help of Grayson Waller, and that's because Cameron Grimes attacked Grayson Waller and distracted Austin Theory, allowing Dragon Lee to grab the victory. Seems like this rivalry is going somewhere, but I really would like to see Austin Theory and Grayson Waller going for the tag team titles, for example, facing the Judgment Day. Well, let's see what happens next week. Now let's see what happened at number 4, because Bobby Lashley faced Rey Mysterio and he beat Rey Mysterio with a thunderous spear, but that was not it, because the Street Profits took out the other members of the Lightning Wood Order, and a backstage segment we could see that Rey Mysterio told Santos Escobar that he needs to make a phone call to actually have a third member for their match tomorrow at Fastlane. Now social media is crazy about this because this might be the opening for a comeback, and maybe that return is from Carlito. Well, let's see what happens tonight at Fastlane. And let's see now what happened at number 3, because Damage Control faced Asuka and Charlotte Flair. And at the end of the match, Charlotte Flair applied a natural selection to Bayley, and that way she grabbed the victory for her team. But it was very interesting to see that by the end, Charlotte Flair accidentally kicked Asuka. So Asuka is not gonna be very happy tonight at Fastlane. And I have to tell you that that triple threat match at Fastlane looks really good. Let's see what happens tonight at Fastlane. And now let's talk about number 2, because it's the storyline where the Bloodline is facing John Cena and LA Knight. And LA Knight opened the show, but the Bloodline didn't let him speak at all, and they were directly to attack him. And that's when John Cena got to the ring to level things. And that way the match for the main event was confirmed between LA Knight and Jimmy Uso. And at the main event between LA Knight and Jimmy Uso, Solo Sikoa interfered and Jimmy and Solo started to attack LA Knight. But then John Cena once again came to the ring and helped his partner LA Knight. But things didn't end there, because now let's talk about the number 1 spot of the night, because it's this deal between the Judgment Day and the Bloodline. What does Rhea Ripley want with this deal between the Judgment Day and the Bloodline? All this happened on Friday Night SmackDown when Rhea Ripley asked to talk with Paul Heyman alone. And when they were talking, Rhea told Paul that the Judgment Day and the Bloodline can be stronger together. At that moment, Paul Heyman told Rhea Ripley that the idea was really great, but that he needed to confirm with the tribal chief Roman Reigns. And then Rhea told Paul, acknowledge me. And Paul Heyman told Rhea Ripley, I think you're in the wrong locker room to say that. And Rhea told, hey, acknowledge me or you will find which group is stronger, the Judgment Day or the Bloodline. And with that, after the main event between Jimmy Uso and LA Knight, when John Cena was already in the ring, and Jimmy and Solo were looking outside of the ring, the Judgment Day entered and went directly where Paul Heyman, Jimmy Uso and Solo Sikoa were standing. And Paul Heyman told Rhea Ripley, it's authorized. And at that very moment, Rhea Ripley told the Judgment Day, go to the ring. So despite John Cena and LA Knight ending in a better position this time because they received the help from Jey Uso and Cody Rhodes, the important questions here are, what are the real consequences of this deal, and how long is this deal going to last? Because now we know that Rhea Ripley wants the two stables to be together in order to be stronger. Does that mean that the Bloodline is going to Monday Night Raw to actually help the Judgment Day, and also the Judgment Day is going to come to Friday Night SmackDown to help the Bloodline? And what does the tribal chief Roman Reigns really think? He's going to come back at the next Friday Night SmackDown, and we would really love to hear from him what does he think about this deal. And also, it would be really great to see Rhea Ripley back at Friday Night SmackDown to talk directly with the Tribal Chief Roman Reigns. The only thing I really know is that these two groups together, they can really change WWE for good. Let's see what happens at the next Friday Night SmackDown. And let me know in the comment section down below what you think. And that's it for today. If you like, please share, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video.